Hello everyone, this is Sam for Blue Rain Pieces, and today we're going to be making a bracelet with some of these Beebeecraft beads. They're pretty beads. They got little flowers on them. So we're going to use those. We're going to make a couple of like connectors, basically. It's a jump ring, and then we're just going to wind some wire together to make it like, I think of it like a little lug nut, but call it what you will. I'm just going to use a couple pair of maybe chain nose pliers. You can use the bailless if you would like. Round nose pliers. Sorry. And some cutters. You can use a ruler if you like. I already cut a couple pieces. They're about maybe 5 inches. So first, let's just put some beads. No, let's do these first. I'm gonna do a couple of these first. And this, I'm gonna use this Beebeecraft wire. And it's 18 gauge. Color is gold. And I am going to just warm it up a little bit. This is just for the bead wrapping. I don't know why I'm doing that first, because I'm doing the other one first. But we're just going to make us a loop. You can mark your round nose pliers to wherever you want to make your loop to make them even. But I'm not going for anything particular. So let's get started. All we're going to do is come down about there, an inch or so, and we're going to wrap our wire. And sorry, I'm just going to adjust my other camera. And we're just going to make us a loop. And you kind of want these to be neat. You can use another pair of pliers to wrap it around. Just going to wrap down. I'm going to do maybe maybe 3. 4 or 3 wraps down. Maybe I'll do 4. Make sure it's straight. And I'm going to cut off this end because I don't need it. You can make them really neat if you would like to. I don't really need mine to be really neat, so I'm just winging it. It don't have to be perfect. Now if you want to sell them, then I would suggest making it perfect, but I don't with this one. So you're gonna make us a loop on the opposite side. Like so. I'm trying to decide how I did this. There's our loop. And again, you can use 2 pair of pliers or just the one. And we're going to wrap all the way down. This wire is pretty flexible. I'm just adjusting it as I wrap it. I've seen a couple other YouTubers do this. Theirs were really nice. And boom, there we are. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect because it's actually gonna go on our jump ring like so. Just put it on the jump ring and close it. Like that. And that's basically it. Then we're going to take a piece of wire and we're going to get us a bead. One of these beads out of here. Let's do, I'm looking for that light bead, light blue bead. We're going to make us a wrap. Sorry, a loop, a wrap. A loop. Sorry if I was out of camera. On one side. I'm going to kink it just a little bit. Because my loops have been wonky these days. I don't know what I'm doing. And just wrap it down a couple times. Like so. Gonna put on a bead. You can snip it if you want. I don't want a little bit on the top, so I'm gonna leave it there for a minute or two before I make my other wrap on the other side. And I was supposed to hook it on, but I didn't, so I have to hook it on this side. And remember that I didn't put it on there. And there is our loop. Our loop. Gonna open it just a little bit. And I already have a few made. So it's just gonna hook on the inside of this tube, this spring that we made. Sorry. That's where it's gonna hook at. So I'm just gonna put it on the inside and wrap it down. Sometimes when you gotta wrap it with something else on there, it gives you a little bit of trouble. Sorry. I'm trying to grip it with these. There we go. And come around and wrap down just a little bit to give it a little bit of a bead cap style. I'm gonna cut it. Tuck it a little bit so it's not getting caught. And adjust it how you want. You're going to do the same to the opposite side. Trying to make sure I'm in the camera. Gonna cut. Oop. Hold on to your wire because it will fly anywhere and everywhere. Anywhere and everywhere. You can use a little file and you can file down these little pieces. I don't feel anything on this one. So, and basically, I'm going to close up that jump ring. So you can use, try to use closed jump rings if you like. These were easier to use, and that's basically our link that we're making with our bracelet. And to be honest, I need to wrap a couple more beads. Let's do a couple more beads first. Get us a piece of this wire. This Beebeecraft 18 gauge wire. Definitely a dead soft wire. It's pretty good. We're gonna make us a loop, and I gotta not forget to wrap it on one side of my already made chain. No, I was about to do it again. Let's see if I can still get it on. There we go. And I just wrapped a couple times down. Let's take us, ooh, this is a nice black one. A little onyx in there. Color black. Make us a loop. Don't forget to add it, because you will forget. Just making sure my little I have to add it to maybe this one. I'm gonna wrap it down on top. Sorry if at any time I'm out of focus, because I would have to continue to look up to see. I'm just going to tuck it under there. And again, you can go back and file down any of these if you would like to. Tuck it. I'm gonna fix this other side because I kind of made it go under there just a little bit too far than what I like it to go. So I'm gonna try to poke back out. There we go. That's better. I'm gonna close my jump ring all the way. And there is a link and another link. And so I think we're going to have to, so it's going to have to be another bead. Another link. So let's make this another link. And depending on how long you want your link, it's how, because I need mine just a little bit longer. You know, whether you come down an inch or two, is really up to you, depending on how big your jump rings are. So I am kind of just eyeballing it because I kind of know where I want it to be, but you can measure depending on what size jump rings you're using. And this link I'm going to hook on before. These are some really nice beads, if you can see it, with the little flower on them. So we are going to wrap around again. I think 4 times. We're going to wrap 4 times around. And sorry if I'm off camera. And we're going to cut it. And we're just going to I'm trying to make it flush as I can. So we're just going to take our pliers, excuse me, our round nose pliers, and make us a loop on the opposite side. I don't think I did that right because I have to put the, I think I can still put the jump ring on. I think I did it backwards, but we're going to work with it. I believe I can still put it on. There we go. And we're going to twist down and on top of the rest of those wraps and try to make it neat. I don't want mine to be neat. It doesn't make a difference to me, but I'm going to try to get it a little bit neat. So let's move you up some. Just trying to make them even. So we're going to wrap and keep on wrapping. And it's going to be at the end of our wraps. And you can fix it, but like I said, I'm not looking for a perfect wrap down. And we're going to tuck. And I do believe, I think I can still add the jump ring on there. I don't know how I forgot that, but I think I still can. So let's open our jump ring. Gonna add on one side and put in our other side. Make it open too wide. There we go. There we go. Only because I hadn't put, the first ones I did before I put on the bracelet, so I thought I couldn't add it, but it's on there. There we go. I'm going to straighten it up because it's crooked. There we go. So this next one needs to be a bead. And you can make all your links first. I'm linking it together as I go, so that's why I'm making mine this way. You can make all your links first and then attach the bead as you go, if you want to. If you want to. There's my loop. Just a couple times down. And I don't think I have a red one yet. Let's do a little red. A red one. I could make them the same color, but why? Be different. And I still didn't wrap it, but it's okay. I still didn't hook it on there. Mine be not telling you to do it, so it don't want you to. But it's alright, we're gonna get through it. And we're just going to hook it on like so. And again, it's going on this one, not the jump ring. So what it's going to do is going to kind of hold the jump ring out once you get it on there. Wrap, 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 wrap. Most of my bracelets are between 9 and 8 inches. Some of them are just, if I'm not going to wear them myself, I'll make them smaller. Okay, put that on that side, but let's make us a link. And I'm going to link both sides. If my mind don't forget. Yeah, boy. Let me use this one. If my mind don't forget. So loop. And again, you can go down as far as you would like to go with your wraps according to how long you're making your little coil. It's up to you. There are a few ladies who does it on YouTube, which I watched. Who does a great job at making them. And you see what I just did? I didn't hook it like I was supposed to. So, you are just, I'm just going to put a bead in between these two. That's what I'll do. Sometimes talking gets you a little mixed up. So you forget to attach it on. if we can get a jump ring on there. There we go. Let's put on a green bead this time. Just trying to do a little multicolor. A little multicolored bead. Blue and green. Again, these beads are from Beebeecraft. They're really pretty. I use my little scraps of wire for little, if I want to hang like little charms or something. That's what I normally use. I just use my looping tool and make little loops on them. For the bigger, like these pieces, I can still use that. Gonna put a bead in between these two. This wire is kind of flexible. Let's do a dark blue bead, and I did it anyway. I'm just gonna make another one because I need to hook these two together. And I told you, talking get you talking get you in trouble because you kindly forget that the first thing you should do is hook on your other side of the chain. So let's hook this on before I forget. And wrap it down. a couple inches down, a couple wraps down, and there we go. I hope I'm staying in camera because people get upset. It's not on purpose, I promise. I gotta fix this jump ring. It's not on purpose. You just can't always see yourself. But it's alright. Let's put us a bead on here. A bead. I don't mind suggestions. I'll take them. All of them. It doesn't matter. It doesn't upset me. Doesn't bother me at all. Because there's people who has been doing this longer than me. And people that might know different ways. And so, nothing is wrong with that. I will never be upset because life is too short. Life is what it is. People have their opinions on how you should do things. Some of them are good. Some of them you take with a grain of salt. But I take them all. I'm still going to get the stuff that you dip your tools in. I really need that. I need some of that. And again, I do this because I love it. 1. And 2, it was something, I think I started back in 2015, I want to say. Just making bracelets from a co-worker. She started making bracelets and she got me into it really. And to get rid of anxiety. It helps clear your mind. So this is probably going to be our bracelet. I don't think I need it any longer than what it is because I'm going to put a clasp on it. Because see, then a clasp. I don't really have any gold clasp, but this is really our bracelet. That's pretty, right? With Beebeecraft's beads. That is pretty. So I'm going to attempt to make a clasp. Still working on how to do it, but we gonna make one. We gonna make one. And I'll just use a jump ring, maybe a smaller jump ring, to hook it on with. Let's see. Let's cut us a piece of wire. So let's get us a piece of wire. Let's make us a loop. Like that. Gonna wrap it. Close it down, cut. Cut this flush. Gonna tuck this. And we're just going to bend it down. Excuse me. Let's go about here is good. Gonna use our pliers. We're just gonna squeeze it in to the wires are touching, like so. And I'm going to bend it. And we're just going to hold and wrap it. It's going to want to do what it want to do, but just hold it tight and start wrapping down. The very end is going to be a little bit thicker, because that's how I want it, like that. Gonna close down on that. You can use another pair of pliers to hold it. I'm not gonna cut flush. And again, you can buff the ends down if you like. And let's straighten it out. There's lots of ways to make clasp on YouTube. And again, I take all suggestions on everything. So all we're going to do is take our, that was maybe about here. Gonna bend. You can leave it like that, but I always try to bend the little side back a little bit, like so. You can push it in a little bit. Like that. Like I said, there's lots of ways to make hooks. You can also go online and learn how to do a whole bunch of them. I already previously made one like that. So we're going to use this one in a jump ring, and let's get a jump ring. So let's just add this jump ring. I had smaller ones, but I have no clue to where they are. So we're going to use this one for now, and I'll change it out. And this one actually might work perfectly. And it actually I think it's going to work great. I'm going to try to hook it on camera. That's why I love toggle glass, because they work easier. This one isn't too bad, but that's it. There's our bracelet. Pretty. With our little, and I'm gonna just put a couple charms on there, and it's going to be great. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like and follow my channel. It came out pretty good, actually. I like it. I'm gonna throw on a couple charms. Actually, that jump ring works perfectly. It's the same jump ring I used on the bracelet. Again, these are beads I got from Beebeecraft. So they're really nice beads. They're pretty, adorable. And the wire I also use with Beebeecraft to make our little coils in between. Again, you can be more perfect with your coils if you want. I wasn't going for any kind of perfect one, so they all kind of different but kind of the same. So it was a pretty nice bracelet. I might do it some more. Thank you so much for watching.